Right, we're back at Intaka Island. So let me just turn the camera around real quickly. Yeah, so sun's bright, apologies about that, but we're back at Intaka. It's opening time, so I'm probably the first here, or one of the first here. And yeah, we've a couple of little projects to do for opening time. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Good, good. Hiya, just entry for one when you're ready. No problem. Help, thank you. Cheers. Okay. So, paid up, so that's what, 37 rand. It's less than €2, so we're all good. So it's opening time, so it's just gone 7:30. I've come down again because the Amalekite pair are still very active, going in and out to their juvenile or their young. I'm hoping that they're going to fledge while I'm here. So I've a good few hours this morning, so get down there, let's get set up, and let's see what happens. Just to give you an idea, so if I turn the camera around, it's a very unique place within a city. It's like, as I said, it's called Intaka Island. It's within Century City, which is a kind of a business district, or a kind of a really cool community as well. You know, apartments, that type of thing, a shopping mall and that type of stuff. But anyway, let's get down to the hide and see what we can. Purple heron down there as well. Alrighty, just coming up to the hide now. I'm also going to go and do a little bit of a walk around the island, see if I can see any raptors, see if I can get some photos of spoonbills, maybe even find a chameleon. So I'm going to do a little bit of a walk around as well, not just sitting in the hide for the whole session today. Nearly there. Right, just coming into the hide. So I'll stop at one of the viewing points just before I go into the hide, just to see if there's any sitting kingfishers, which I doubt, but we'll have a look. So yeah, just walking across the boardwalk, somebody here already, which is, I can see the camera. Purple heron, coots, yellow-billed ducks. Here, let me turn around, but no kingfisher out just yet. You can see somebody over there with the camera already, so that's okay. So I'll turn off the camera just till we get set up and we can take it from there. Right, so I've actually got the hide to myself now. So it's 9:10. Been here since like 7:30. The Amalekite pair are very active, but unfortunately they're going into the nest, which I'll show you now in a minute, which is in the wall, and then they're flying out over into another little area and then coming back. They're not landing. If I show you, I don't know if I turn the camera around. So these perches here, and then just around the corner here as well, they're the usual little spots for the kingfishers. Oh, something just landed in. Sacred ibis just landed. But so yeah, plenty of activity, but nothing close enough to actually take a photo, believe it or not. So I haven't taken any kingfisher photos this morning yet. Gonna take a couple of photos of this sacred ibis, and then I'm going to give it another hour, and then we're going to walk around the island, as I said at the start, and have a little explore, see if I can find some chameleons and some other, maybe some raptors as well. But yeah, no kingfisher activity yet. Okay, so one of the malachite is back just on the reeds. Let me just turn this around. You won't be able to see it too closely with the camera, but so that white wall in the distance, there's burrowed out holes in the wall, so it's just gone into the nest now. So what'll happen is the pattern that has been going on for the last couple, here he comes, yeah, back to the reeds. And what'll happen is he might do another little wash from those reeds or a dive and then fly out over to the right. I don't know if you even could catch that on the video. So he's perched down there at the moment. So a little bit frustrating. I'm looking right at him. Oh, here we go. Here we go. My goodness, here he goes. Have to put the camera down. Subject, bro. So just as I was talking in the last clip, of course, Murphy's Law. One of the kings just came up to the perch, or one of the perches in front of me, but it literally just landed and took off, so it didn't get any half decent shots. So I'm just going to wait till they come back this time around again, and then I'm going to start the little lap around the island. So that'll be good fun, see if we can find anything outside of the kings. And what I'll do is I'll come back here before at the end of the morning to see if we can get some good kingfisher shots. Okay, so one of the kings just flew over the hide, back on the reeds down at the wall. So what I might do is I might try and leave this camera running in the hope that it will settle on one of the hides in front of me, or one of the perches in front of me. So yeah, not the best of angles, unfortunately. No worse. No. Okay, so it's just gone into the nest. So I've nowhere level that I can plop this down, even though it's on a little tripod. Stay there, maybe. Probably the best I can do there. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, he's back on the reeds again. Will he come down towards me? Come on, little man. Literally just flew over the hide. Not getting the look. Okay, so let's go and have an explore around. Right, so just before we go down to do a little bit of an explore, a lap of the island. So what I like about this place is that they have I've probably shown this before, but the code of birding ethics, so things that you should and shouldn't do. We won't get into that. And then you've got the whole kind of like birds of Intaka Island. So that's a pretty interesting one. Let me just turn that around as well. So you've got the different types of kingfishers, different types of herons, lots of different types of cormorants, moorhens as you'd expect, some birds. So yeah, pretty extensive range of birds. And it's nice to have the hide to myself, even though the king's not behaving. Right, so let's get a tour of the island. Okay, let's go and have a little explore. So the first thing we'll do is go down to the second hide. We're going to stay here. We're just going to go down and have a quick look. And then we're going to do a lap of the island. And then I'm going to go back to the hide where we were. And then that's it, done for the morning, because it's still only 9:45. So this is the second hide. So see a cormorant in the water there. No spoonbills, which I was hoping to see. But this is the second hide. So just over there that's the second hide where we were. And you can see like there's a load of sacred ibis, cormorants. As I said earlier, no spoonbills, unfortunately. They're always cool to see. But yeah, lots of activity there. So just came across a little point of interest, information point. So the common visitors to the island: white-breasted cormorants, reed cormorants, African darter, haven't seen any of them. Sacred ibis, seen them. Little grebes, black-crowned night heron, African spoonbill, haven't seen any of them. Cape teals, loads of them. Spotted tickneys, not seen any of those. Water tickneys and gulls. So yeah, bit of a variety, all right. But we're just going to go up to the garden, see if I can spot any little chameleons. And then we're just going to come back down. Over there is where the kingfisher hide is, and see if the kingfish will cooperate before I end the morning. It's about 32 degrees today, and it's only like it's not even 10 o'clock yet. Oh, I just saw a heron catch a big what looked like an eel. Wow, that was cool. Okay, I'll come back when we get to where we're going. So these are the different areas. I'm just going up towards the Griesbach Trail, just see if I can see any chameleons and stuff like that along the way. Doubtful, but we can try. So this is the area where the chameleons are found, but again, it's you really need to win the lottery to just stumble across one. It's such an open area back here. So going to do a little explore, and then we'll come back if we find anything. So it's pretty hot here today walking around, but I came up to a nice little vantage point. So if I turn the camera around, it's a nice view of the whole area. So you kind of got the water area here, and then you've kind of got the marshlands over there. So it's a pretty big area, to be fair. So it's just a nice panoramic view of the whole place. So yeah, the kingfisher hide is down there. So I'm just going to chill here for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to make my way back down to the kingfisher hide and hopefully try and come away with some kingfisher shots that I'm after. What a day. 33 degrees. Whew. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video, and I'll be speaking to you again when I get back down to the kingfisher hide. Right, made it back to the hide. I'm glad I came back, because literally just as I arrived back, there was nobody here, which was great. But then one of the malachites just landed right beside my left shoulder there on the perch, and I got a great shot of him after catch. He dived, caught a fish, and he kind of has hit the fish up in the air and his mouth open like that. So I got a great shot, and I got a couple of great shots actually. So I'm really happy that I came back. So patience is rewarded in this hobby. So happy with that. So I'm going to leave now in about 10 minutes, and happy with that. So it's only 11 o'clock now. So for 4 hours, I got some great shots. So I'm really happy with that. So this is what I'm dealing with here at the moment. So if I turn it around, we have a purple heron doing a lot of successful fishing over there. We have some stilts, and we've a load of coots and moorhens. We've Hadida ibis over there. The kingfisher's nest site is over here, which everybody knows because it's in the wall. The young haven't fledged yet, so I'm going to give it another 10 minutes and then we're hitting the road. Okay, well that's this morning's session done. Really good session. Bit of patience required as usual when it comes to wildlife photography, but got the shots in the end. So gonna hit the road now, and let's just have a quick look in the second hide before I go, see if there's any spoonbills. But yeah, I got the kingfisher shots I wanted. So yeah, I'm going to put some of them up at the end of this video, and I'm going to put them up on my Instagram as well, where I put everything. So it's Mark_Hoban_photography if you're interested in seeing that slightly better images. So let's have a look. No spoonbills. Oh well, no problem. It is what it is. So thanks again if you've watched all or a bit of this video. Don't forget you can subscribe if you want. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps just get the channel built up a little bit. Not too worried about subscribers, but you know, it's always nice to get the channel built up. See you in the next video, and I'm just putting up the photos now.